Hey, yo, it's me, Mickey, and I want to talk about Minecraft Steve. But before I really get into that, please subscribe for more content like this. Okay. Yeah, not many of you guys are subscribed, so that helped. Anyway, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna say my thoughts and on whatnot. There should be footage in the back, so you could kind of understand sort of what I'm speaking about a little bit more. But I just want to say I'm very excited for this character, especially the way that Sakurai really described him earlier today. That just dated the video, but he just did the presentation, and it's gonna come out October 13th. Anyways, he was definitely not somebody that I like wanted, but like I could say for sure, Minecraft does deserve a spot on the roster, especially because the game has been out for years, very influential, and it's just I do think it's weird how Microsoft gets more than one rep. Like, I'm gonna be real, I really just wanted Master Chief, but it is what it is. Because my thing is, Halo's been around for over a decade. I know a lot of people really wanted Dante as well. In fact, I'll just put up a little meme that I found really funny. But I digress. So watching the presentation and seeing how Sakurai like apologized that all these subtitles was wholesome. I guess this is more like a review like on the presentation itself as well, not just Steve. My thoughts, but I was gonna say the mechanics of Steve look really awesome. It's one of the reasons why I'm actually kind of pumped for it. As much as like I was like, Steve, but seeing him in action, I'm like, oh, okay. Like his edge guarding tools look like they're like borderline broken. Like he has so many tools, it's ridiculous. Like his magma, he could place blocks even in midair, and you could do that off screen to do like a ground attack. Like what the heck, man? Like his flint dog. You could do his basically is down to like it's basically PK Fire like on steroids. Not really, kind of. I don't know. But my point being, you could edge guard with that super easily. I would say it's more akin to Villager's forward smash with the bowling ball, where you could like drop it off a ledge. I don't think it goes down as far, but it definitely could be used for edge guarding. It's just ridiculous all the stuff that he can do. Although I will say this was just a presentation, so I'm very interested to see how he plays like in the wild, because like if you think about it, most fighting game characters come out like any other fighting game. Sometimes they're like broken as heck because they don't realize what actual people like, because obviously when you're in like your dev room and whatnot, you're like, okay, because you have a certain set way you expect for people to play it, and sometimes they don't do that. So nerfs might be inbound, especially with the way he was, but we'll just have to see about that. The fact that Sora Limited actually like pushes their third-party reps moveset and mechanics to the max is actually kind of sick though as well. Because if you think about it, like we got Terry, Hero, like all those guys have very interesting mechanics, and Steve definitely not different at all. Like being able to actually like mine, place blocks, craft is actually like a pretty cool concept, I think. Like the fact that your sword can actually break and have to resort to like punching a fist. Obviously, you can still use your pickaxe and stuff like that, but the fact that you actually have to mine, like, and upgrade to like diamond swords and stuff, like I gotta say, gotta give some props. Like they literally reworked all the maps just so they can fit blocks in. Like they definitely did a lot of work on this character, and you cannot like deny that at all. They literally had to rework every dang map for the blocks. Like, oh, Sakurai, Sora Limited, like props to that. But yeah, woo. Like for instance, like all the details that Sora puts like in it, like being in the bed when Jiggly makes you sleep, or you're just sleeping in general in the game. Such a nice touch. Such a nice touch. Ooh. Also, I think recovering will also be pretty easy if you could place blocks in midair. I don't know if you could. You should be able to do it off of a recovery, but I think you have to jump to do it first. So I guess there's that. So I guess you have to jump. So I guess if you still have your double jump, you might get a little bit lucky. But if not, ooh. Also his recovery reminds me a lot like what's it called, Meta Knight from Brawl. I don't think it's to that extent, but like if it is, that'd be really funny that they just if they made another Meta Knight situation with the recovery, because it does hit people and stuff as well. So that's just gonna be very interesting to see how that goes. But literally like the fact that you could even chain jabs is like oh, because you could chain a jab into a smash attack, and it just seems like it'd be more annoying than anything. His side B being like minecart, and it actually basically turns into a command grab if you jump out of the minecart, and the other person has to mash out. Like, I would imagine if you're a higher percentage, it's harder to mash out. So you could probably just like get some cheeky knockoffs like that. I mean, my thing is, when the character was announced, Twitter crashed for like 20 minutes. October 13th is gonna be insane. Like I said, all this stuff, like the fact that it's even stage dependent when you're mining. Like, if you're standing on wood, you get wood. Let's say you're in Corneria, you're gonna get like a bunch of the metals. Like, it just, wow. But yeah, like I said, Twitter crashed for 20 minutes, so I can't imagine when the character actually gets out. Like, is Twitter gonna crash some more, or like, what's up with that? Anyway, so back to Sora, dude. Playing as the zombie, Alex, Enderman. I don't know. I just can't wait to see how it really turns out, and I hope you're just as interested as I am. Thanks for watching. I don't know. My bad. I feel like I was a little jumbly and a little random here, but like, I'm just gonna be real. It's because I'm more excited than I thought I would be. Alright, peace.